The phrase cave in is an idiomatic expression that is often used to describe a situation where someone yields or gives in to pressure, persuasion, or external influences, often against their original intentions or desires. It can refer to both literal and metaphorical instances of conceding, compromising, or surrendering. In its literal sense, cave-in is often associated with the physical collapse or subsidence of a structure, such as a cave, tunnel, or building. When a cave or tunnel caves in, it means that the roof or walls of the underground space collapse inward, potentially blocking passage and causing danger. This literal usage can also extend to describe the structural failure of other constructions, like a roof caving in due to heavy snow. Metaphorically, caving in is used to describe a person's decision to yield to external pressures or persuasion, even if it goes against their initial position or desires. This can occur in various situations and contexts, including personal relationships, negotiations, and decision-making processes. In personal relationships, caving in might involve giving in to the wishes or demands of a partner, friend, or family member, even when one initially had different preferences or boundaries. This can be a sign of compromise or accommodation to maintain harmony in the relationship. In negotiations or conflicts, caving in can refer to one party conceding to the demands or proposals of the other, often to reach an agreement or avoid further confrontation. This can be a strategic move in some cases, but it can also signify a perceived weakness or inability to assert one's own interests effectively. In decision-making, caving in can occur when individuals abandon their initial plans or principles under the influence of external factors, such as peer pressure, societal norms, or authority figures. This can lead to choices that one may later regret, as they did not align with their true values or beliefs. The decision to cave in is often subjective and context-dependent. It can be viewed as a pragmatic response to compromise and find common ground, or it can be seen as a sign of weakness, indecision, or a lack of conviction. The appropriateness of caving in depends on the specific circumstances and the individual's own values and priorities. In some cases, caving in may be a sensible and adaptive response, such as in negotiation when both parties need to make concessions to reach a mutually beneficial outcome. However, it's essential to strike a balance between compromise and maintaining one's principles to ensure that caving in does not lead to a pattern of giving up one's values or boundaries. In conclusion, caving in is a versatile expression used to describe both literal structural collapses and metaphorical instances of yielding to external pressures or persuasion. Whether in personal relationships, negotiations, or decision-making, the decision to cave in can vary in its appropriateness and implications, depending on the specific context and individual considerations. It reflects the complex interplay between compromise, accommodation, and personal values.